Christian Open Academy is an educational project of evangelical communities from Ukraine and Belarus aimed at spreading a holistic biblical worldview and forming Christian leaders for the public sphere. The ultimate goal of education is the implementation of practical projects that embody Christian values in various aspects of public life. Therefore, the Academy not only imparts knowledge, but also encourages the development of relationships and partnerships between Christian leaders in Eastern Europe and beyond. The curriculum of the Academy consists of 7 monthly modules. Each module has 4 thematic weeks, during which students attend 1 Zoom webinar and view 1 or 2 recorded lectures. Also, students read 1 book a month, and each learning element is fixed by taking a test. Topics are selected to cover various aspects of the Christian mission in society and the basics of humanities, such as history, philosophy, sociology, political science, and others. A feature of the Academy's program is the excellent teachers. This year, we had an honor of hosting in the virtual walls of our Academy such big minds like the Oxford scholar, Christian apologist John Lennox, leading theologian Wayne Grudem, author of books and social critic Os Guinness, leading Christian apologist William Lane Craig, apologetic ministry leader Frank Turek, the head of well-known human rights organization Ordo Iuris Jerzy Kwasniewski, experienced European politician and political philosopher Rocco Buttiglione, one of America's most influential philosophers Robert George, and many other world-class experts and leaders. After passing all the tests, students receive certificates of completion of the Christian Open Academy curriculum signed by the president of the National University of Ostroh Academy, the oldest university in Eastern Europe and one of the leading partners of our project. Although the Eastern European Reformation Ministry team has had a vision for the project for a long time and was preparing to launch it only in 2022, the COVID-19 pandemic and the associated lockdown were the impetus for launching online training in November 2020.
Вітаємо вас, дорогі студенти Християнської відкритої академії.
And today we have completed 2 academic seasons, during which we had about 700 students from different regions of Ukraine and worldwide. The youngest participants of the project are high school students, and the oldest is 84 this year. The project participants include pastors, denomination leaders, business leaders, high school and university students, and people of various professions. In 2022, a full-scale war unleashed by the Russian Federation became an immense tragedy for our country and did not allow us to fulfill all our plans. We conducted 5 of the 7 modules of training in the normal mode, and the last 2 were held during a full-scale war. As Yaroslav Lukasik, the founder and head of the Academy, said, the last 2 modules of our training should have been more practical, but it turned out that they became a practice itself. Therefore, at that time we held only joint webinars, the topic of which corresponded to the current challenges of the war. We're glad to know that many of our students immediately after the aggravation of the situation became active in various fields. Chaplaincy, evacuation, reception of migrants, search for equipment for the army and territorial defense, distribution of humanitarian aid, and much more. Most of the Christian Open Academy team was also immediately involved in creating the Christians for Ukraine International Initiative, which is now working on transferring humanitarian aid to Ukraine, supporting shelters in Poland, providing the army with necessary things, and more. Also, during this academic season, our team joined the process of organization of the Religious Studies Master's Program at the National University of Ostroh Academy. As a result, 8 students are obtaining master's degree and researching relevant and valuable topics for Ukrainian society. Christian professors from Western universities teach some courses in this program. While acknowledging the modern challenges, We plan to focus even more on answering the pressing questions of Ukrainian society in the conditions of war and post-war reconstruction. Today, the Church in Ukraine needs more topics related to nation building and the biblical model of patriotism. After all, only a church with a sincere love for its country can effectively serve that country. We also want to develop a program that will prepare leaders for the systematic implementation of practical projects that would meet the needs of Ukrainian society. This is why we have a new level ahead of us, new partnerships, and even more opportunities to unleash the Church's potential for our national community.